Hello, everybody. Last week or a few weeks ago, I'm not sure, I saw one of my mutuals did a video about waking up at 5 a.m. to knit every morning, and my psychotic self was like, oh, I want to try that. So
that's what this video is about.
I am knitting the Dagmar sweater by Petite Knit. I bought it like in January and have been meaning to knit it since then, but been putting it off. So I use this video as an excuse to start knitting it. Instead of waking up at 5 a.m., I decided I was going to wake up at 6 a.m. because realistically, I'm not waking up at 5 a.m. This video would have been like 2 minutes long if I tried that challenge because I would have failed immediately. I would have hit that alarm and said, nope, not today. So I did 6 a.m. instead. The main reason that I'm doing this is because I tend to wake up in the morning and the first thing that I do is scroll on my phone. I am a avid doom scroller in the morning time. For some reason, my brain is like,
Wake up, oop, scroll, time to ingest some brain rot.
so I gave myself some ground rules for this. Number one being I'm only allowed to watch my show while I'm filming this. And this was to keep myself motivated to wake up and do it, especially if it's a show that I like. And the show I chose was Apothecary Diaries because honestly, I've been meaning to finish it for like a month now. So this was my motivation to finish it. The second one is that I'm going to be filming this Monday through Friday, and that is going to be a total of 5 hours because I'll be filming for 1 hour a day, or I'll be doing the challenge for 1 hour a day. So 6 a.m., 1 hour, Monday through Friday, total of 5 hours. Third rule was that I am only allowed to work on the sweater while filming or while doing the challenge. So only during that block of hour. And that is simply because I want to see the actual amount of progress that I would make in 5 hours of knitting. So that was just more so for my own curiosity. And those were like the three base rules of this. The rest of it, I kind of just winged it. So I know you guys are curious. So let's jump back all the way to Monday and see how this week went. Good morning. It is 6 a.m. 6:08 a.m. and I'm going to knit.
Don't that look so exciting?
Actually, I'm not even like tired necessarily. It's just like, you know, that morning brain slowness that you get. Anywho, I did start the pattern last night, so I did not have to cast on at 6 a.m. in the morning because
That's not something that I was going to do.
so I started the pattern last night and I got used to the pattern, so I worked quite a few rows. The show for this is going to be Apothecary Diaries. So I'm going to turn on my Apothecary Diaries and I'm going to knit for the next hour. Yeah, it is 6 a.m. and I am knitting. Who'da thunk? Hello. So it's 9:30 now. I got ready, did my makeup. It took me a long time to get ready. I was just doing my makeup for like a really long time. I was just really taking my dandy time. But it's now 9:30 and I'm not sleepy, surprisingly. Not sleepy at all. But I will show you guys the progress on my thingy. So this is how far we got. Not much further than where we were this morning, but definitely some progress. I would say the rows where I have to do all of the cables are the ones that take the longest, but it took me like 8 minutes to do that one row. So that is probably what's taking the longest time. And I'm not really in the hang of doing the cables yet. I haven't done cables since I made the Moby slip over, which was a year ago. So that is probably why I am struggling with this. I did mess up right here, but I didn't notice it until like I was up here and I was like, I'm not going back and fixing that. Anywho, day one succeeded. I went for an hour. I am feeling okay. I didn't go back to sleep. So day one succeeded. Tomorrow's probably gonna be the harder day.
I can already feel it.
I kind of want to continue to work on it, but I want to track my progress with you guys. So I don't think I'm going to continue to do it, but that is besides the point. See you tomorrow.
You know I really don't have to do this.
It's 6:15. I'm awake. Yahoo. And it's time to knit. I have my stuff in my bed. I have my apothecary diaries. So I'm a knit. It's Tuesday. I'm not necessarily tired. I'm just morning stupidness. Yeah. Hi, I'm literally about to, is this on? Yeah, I'm literally about to leave, but I wanted to tell you guys I'm done. This is as much as I got done today. I think that was around like 7-ish rows, so quite a bit actually. And now I'm going to go to class. I wanted to hop in and do this right now because I have a very busy day today and I won't be back until like 9 p.m. tonight, maybe later. So I'm hopping in, telling you guys, hey, okay, I have literally nothing else to say to you guys. I'm gonna go to class. Hello guys, it's currently Tuesday night and I just wanted to give a review for my day. Solid 6 out of 10 day. 6 out of 10 day. 5.82583 type of day. Honestly, I was sleepy today, but I'm usually sleepy on Tuesdays because I'm on campus from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So it makes sense that I'm sleepy. That's 12 hours of being on campus. Who wants to be on campus for that long? And plus, I'm usually very sleepy, especially in classes. It's not interactive and I have to sit there and just take notes. I fall asleep. That's just something I do. So I don't think it's the 6 a.m. knitting thingy that is making me more sleepy, although
I probably was a little bit more sleepy than usual, so I will say to maybe a little bit more sleepy because I woke up at 6 a.m.
Sorry, I really just said a lot. It is currently almost 1 a.m. Well, it's like 12:30 a.m. I am currently doing something for a different video and for a pattern I'm making, and it kept me up a little later than I would like to have been up, but
Whatever.
I feel like I rushed earlier trying to get out of here, so I kind of feel bad about that. I will see you guys in the morning. This exact same outfit.
Buenos dias.
It is actually a little later than 6. It is 6:29. Yes, I did wake up a little later today. I didn't go to sleep until 1 a.m. last night because I was busy doing work for a different video. I think I told you guys that last night though. Sorry guys, I didn't keep up with waking up at 6 a.m. But I'm awake now and I'm here. I showed up. I was originally going to just knit when I woke up later, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna knit in the morning. Yeah, stick to my stuff. Also, I'm hungry. I don't think I've ever been hungry at 6 a.m. in the morning. This is an odd feeling. I don't quite like it. Now, I'm going to knit. It's not really much to say. You know the routine. I'm about to knit for an hour. All right. Hello guys. It is immediately after my timer went off. I can't show you guys the time because y'all are currently leaning on my iPad. But it's 7:37. And I just wanted to give you guys the update right now because I have a lot of things that I need to do this morning. So I'm just telling you guys the update right now. This is how far I've gotten. It might not look like a lot of progress from last time, but I've officially finished the increases for the back yoke. Now I'm just going to be working the back yoke until it reaches the length that it needs to. This yarn is very thick. It's not going to be a summer wear, I can tell you that. But it's coming along nicely. It's coming along very nicely. In the pattern, so for the next step, it was like work the cables on page blank. And I was mad confused because the cables on page blank said like sleeves. But I just realized what she meant was work the same cables. I was like mad confused because I was like, why not just say continue working in this pattern with no increases? I feel like that would have been more simple. So I was like mad confused and I spent like 5 minutes trying to figure out what she meant by that because I was like, do I still do the she didn't like tell you to continue doing the stuff on the side. She was just talking about the cables and I was like, do I do the other stuff as well? I was like mad confused, bro. I'm like, I think it's because it's 6 a.m. and I'm a little dumb right now that I was mad confused, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, that doesn't make any sense, Ryan. So I know what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what to do. So when I'm ready to work on this again, I'll know what to do. It's coming along nicely. Like, honestly, I have made something like this, but this one I like much better. And the yarn, it's like itchy. It's pretty itchy. It's wool though, so I was expecting it to be itchy. And it's like not expensive wool, so that's normal. It's Drops Alaska in the color 75, which is sage, I believe, on the website. And yeah, it's pretty itchy. It's not uber soft, but I blocked my square and I didn't even use any wool wash, and it became a little bit softer. When I use wool wash, hopefully it'll become even more softer. This is very structured material though. This is nice. I'm gonna stop talking now, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 6 a.m. Hello guys, so it's Thursday and it is actually not 6 a.m. in the morning. It is 11:39 p.m. I hope you guys can see that. I didn't knit this morning. I did not wake up and knit this morning. Reason is because I couldn't. So I had a really stressful night yesterday and I didn't go to sleep until 2 a.m. and I was not going to wake up at 6 a.m. I did have to wake up at 7 a.m. for class, but like I'd rather have taken that hour between 6 and 7 to sleep rather than to get up and knit because I would not have been a functional human being in classes today. And it's the last day of classes. The least I could be is functional in the classes. Yeah, no, didn't film this morning. I technically failed the challenge if you think about it. I failed. I did not wake up every morning at 6 a.m. to knit, but I am going to knit for an hour right now just to make up, so I can see how much progress I can actually get done if I knit for an hour for a week, but not 6 a.m. this morning. Since it is 9:39, 9:40 now, I am going to knit and then I'm going to go to sleep. And then I guess I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning and knit at 6 a.m. The thing is, tomorrow I have absolutely nothing to do. So like I don't see the point of waking up at 6 a.m. but I'm still gonna do it. It's been a hard week. I just chose the wrong week to do this. If I do this again, it's gotta be a better week. It's gotta be a better week. But I'm gonna knit now. Okay guys, it's like 11 now. This is my progress for today. I'm going to go to sleep and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning guys. Somebody forgot to set her alarm for the challenge last night. It's Friday, which is the last day of this challenge since I'm only going to be doing my work week because Saturday and Sunday don't count. I did forget to set my alarm for 6 a.m. So it is currently 8:29 p.m. and I just woke up. So I'm going to knit for an hour still. I'm not going to stop doing the challenge. I'm still going to knit for an hour, but it's just not at 6 a.m. Which, let's get philosophical here. If you really want to be the healthiest person you can be, you will sleep for the amount of hours that you need to sleep and then wake up and knit for an hour. The whole point of this challenge was for me not to scroll through my phone when I first woke up, which I didn't do for most of the week. Like today, I literally just woke up, if you couldn't tell by the way I look. But the point of the challenge was to not scroll through my phone in the morning. And honestly, it helped. I wish I could bring my knitting everywhere every time I get bored and start scrolling. Instead, I whip out a knitting or crochet project. That's what I want to do because I feel like that's more productive one and more. I could be knitting right now while I talk to you guys. So I'm gonna start knitting and then I'm gonna talk to you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm really yapping. I should be knitting. Bunny in my shirt so I can talk to you guys. I feel like it would be more productive as well as the fact that it will be more stimulating for my brain. Like knitting, especially patterns like this, is very much problem solving. It's very much I have to think through it, and scrolling is not that. Scrolling is not that at all. When I'm scrolling, it's literally just my brain absorbing random content. And that's not good. That is not good at all. Sorry, you see what I mean? Like I can't even talk to you guys, because I'm so focused on this project, and it's because it's using my brain for good things. It's not just using it for random things. Like I'm heavy on just drama on TikTok. Like most of the time that's what it is, and like halfway through I'll be like, why do I care? I don't know these people, but my brain's like, you have to know more, like no, you really don't, sis. You really don't need to know more. Mind your business. I have to tell myself that so often, like, girl, mind your business. This has nothing to do with you. Anywho, I'm going to knit for the next, I don't know, and I will see you guys. Oh, I just did the wrong cable. I am going to knit for a little bit, so that I don't mess up again while I'm knitting. I will see you guys when I'm done. Hello guys, we are done. We are done with the challenge. It is now 9:47. I got really sucked into watching my show, so I accidentally knitted for a little bit longer than an hour, but it's whatever. It's fine. This is our final product. This is all we've knitted so far, and honestly, I am surprised that this is 5 hours of knitting. That just goes to show like how much time it takes to knit stuff, because this is 5 hours of knitting, and it's just a back yoke. To be fair, it is a bunch of cables, so it's normal, but gosh, 5 hours? 5. Not to mention, I knit the night before the first day so I could get the pattern started. So almost 6 hours of knitting, to be honest. And this is, I'm not even done with the back yoke. But alas, we are finished. I'm gonna send this to future Ryann so she can close up the video. Ooh, yay, we finished the challenge, kind of, almost, sort of, in a way, kind of, yeah. So technically speaking, I did fail the challenge because on Thursday I just did not knit in the morning, but I did knit the night, but I did technically fail the challenge still, so failed. But I do want to try this again when I'm having a better week, I guess, because this week was probably one of the worst weeks I could have chose for this. Overall, this was actually kind of fun to do, and it really did in the end stop me from doom scrolling in the morning times. Did I doom scroll the rest of the day? Yes, but it took an hour off of my doom scrolling. A win is a win. A win is a win. You know what I mean? So I do want to try doing this challenge again, maybe with crocheting. I don't know. You guys leave a comment down below if you'd like to see me do a crocheting version of this or any of my other hobbies. So if you'd like me to see polymer clay or you want me to see beading or something like that, I'm down. I'm down. Thank you so much for watching this video and making it this far into the video. I hope you enjoyed watching me suffer throughout this week. I do it just for you. I will see you guys next Sunday. I love you.